this could be a breakthrough moment for those of you who are in the overwhelming majority of Americans who want to be self-employed, but you haven't decided to do it. Very interesting data. A new study by MBO Partners in their Life Goals report found that self-employed people outperform all other workers when it comes to achieving the top 3 goals that American workers have. They are spending time with family, leading a fulfilling life, and getting the most out of life. Now, I'm gonna interpret that phrasing, if I might. Spending enough time with family, we get what that means. Leading a fulfilling life, again, I think that's just truly enjoying what your life looks like. But getting the most out of life, to me, see, that's about winning. People feel like they're winning. So, here's a statement from Miles Everson, CEO of MBO Partners, on the study that he calls a wake-up call for corporate America, and it is. He says, human capital scarcity is one of the most significant issues a company has. Okay, let me give you real talk. That's where we have more jobs available right now in our economy than we do that are unemployed. We're talking about millions of jobs. There's a job gap. That's why a lot of restaurants in your area, just as one example, can't hire anybody. More jobs available than people who are unemployed. We have 3.4% unemployment right now. People are choosing not to be a full-time employee. You can deny it. And he's talking about leaders, business leaders. But when you don't have the ability to source the people you need because so many people have moved to the world of independent professionals, you ignore the data to your peril. Okay, so here is the disparity between what this study is calling independent workers. So that means they could be gig workers or freelancers, self-employed, digital nomads. That's kind of your description versus people that are working for someone else, okay? In a traditional office setting or, salaried with no flexibility. So you could be a remote worker in this, but obviously you're working for someone full-time versus those other settings. Okay, 63% of independent workers say they're successful in spending time with their families compared to 55% of other workers. 61% of independents say they're successful in leading a fulfilling life compared to 54% of other workers. 57% of independents say they are getting the most out of life, though they feel like they're winning. Now, this is a little tighter versus 52% of workers working for other companies. Now, this is a piece of data that is very interesting, and the disparity grows here. 64% of independents said they were able to experience continued personal growth compared to 54% of the U.S. workforce. Now, that's a significant gap. Not surprising to me at all. The ability to be selective about the type of work performed seems, I've been telling you this every day on the Ken Coleman Show. It's why I write the books I write. That's why I created the Get Clear Assessment. It's why I'm coming out on our first tour. Seems. It's completely obvious. The ability to be selective about the type of work performed seemed to contribute to fulfillment. Many self-employed people are part of the creator economy, and their daily work consists of, listen, projects they have chosen. Well, I'll be. Well, of course. That's why I teach that when you use what you do best, to do work you love, to produce results that you care deeply about, you are in your sweet spot. You are on purpose. That's the dream job. The dream job is not some fantastical unicorn that no one can get to. It just means you're spending most of your day using your talent to perform passion to accomplish a mission that you care about. All right. The report found that the top 3 reasons people choose independent work are pursuing a passion, work they love, doing meaningful work. That's creating results that they care about. Traditional job holders are more satisfied with their income than independents overall, with 76% of traditional workers citing satisfaction versus 68% of independent workers. But let me break that piece of data down. I'll almost guarantee you that the data shows That the reason there's a gap there is because a lot of the people they polled are still not where they want to be financially because they're in that building stage. And you got the traditional worker who is marked by someone who is safe and scared. I just want my salary and my 401k and my pension, Ken. Just leave me alone. I just got to know that I got a dental plan. Okay. By the way, let me just tell you this. My show and my content is not for you, if that's you. If all you want is complacency disguised as safety, my show is not for you. But if you long for something else, but you're stuck in complacency, I'm your guy. Now this is very interesting, Alex. The most satisfied workers seem to be digital nomads. They outscored independent workers and traditional workers in 8 categories. Listen to this: helping others, spending time with family, a purposeful life, a fulfilling life, getting the most out of life, continued personal growth, being on track for retirement, and creating wealth. 92% of digital nomads said they were highly satisfied. Now, the digital nomad is the person that is that remote worker or they work for themselves, and the work that they do, they can do it anywhere in the world because of the laptop and the internet. And so they're getting the added benefit of changing environments, traveling. So that does not surprise me. And I'm not saying that everybody needs to become a digital nomad. But why do I share this? Because it's back to the idea that while everybody says they want to be self-employed, very few do. What they're really saying is, I want to do work that I want to do. Right? Think about it. Why do entrepreneurs start? They want to choose how they work, where they work, when they work, who they work with, and how much and how often they work. And here's the deal. Aside from that last one, you can work for a great company and do all those things. Here's what everybody's searching for, and I'm here to help you with. We want to do something that we want to do.